Hello, my name is Naila Alfiriskiana. Now I want to explain about replying to inquiry. Definition. Any letter of inquiry to an organization should be respond to reply promptly. A promptly reply is the basic etiquette that an organization should follow. Promptness should be assessed from the viewpoint of sender of the inquiry. The reply to an inquiry should have the courteous thanking feature, thanking the sender for his interest. The reply to an inquiry should be so prompt and curt that it should change a routine inquiry into a film order. The reply should provide all the answers to the questions in the inquiry letter. It shall even answer implied question and asked question. The tone should be careful and the information complete. The tale of dates, price, quality, and quality edge should be exact and correct. It short. The reply to an inquiry letter should not give scope for the inquiry to ask for more clarification and future detail. The reply should have a cleaning effect, and this is how to reply to an.
Hello, my name is Elvina Dwebriansyah. Now I want to describe about the part of the letter. The first one is opening. Open your inquiry response with appreciation. You must always remember the rule. Show the potential partner your gratitude and thank them for their interest in your product or service. After that, mention their inquiry in the former email so that they know the matter you discuss here. Second is body. Create the fairly useful body for your inquiry response. Remember that the most important thing you need to do here is to provide the information needed. Don't be complicated. Don't make your customer wait. Go straight to the main points. You should clarify the name and amount of information you are sending according to their request. Tell them how you send it as well. Attach in the mail, synthesize in a link below or its other. Besides, you can give additional details of suitable. However, you need to explain how it may be of use to them. Never send extra item for nothing. You can find below some simple yet effective sentence. To use in the body parts. Number 3 is closing. Finally, in your inquiry response in an open manner, after providing the request stuff, you should save some space for future contacts. Use a warm, fairly enthusiastic tone in this closing part. It helps make the customer feel your hospitality will still remain comfortable. Kindly suggest a call or a meeting if needed. Let them know you welcome any request. Show them you are always ready to help in a case they have any problem. Don't forget to mention your contact details as well so that they know where to find you. Let's express your sincere hope to further discussion as well as a partnership between the two companies. This will complete your effective inquiry response. Besides the content, the way you present your email is also an important factor. Focus on the etiquette to make sure you have a nicely written email, it will show your professionalism and create a credible image as well. Thank you.
Hello, I am Salsa. I want to tell about process of replying inquiry letter. Content of replies. A. Acknowledge receipt of an inquiry or request. 1. Thank you for your letter of blah 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 regarding on concerning or in connection with blah blah blah. 2. I refer to your inquiry about relating to blah blah blah. 3. I have received your letter about blah blah blah, requesting information about blah blah blah. B. Explaining action taken as a consequence of the inquiry. 1. I have reviewed our available stock, blah blah blah. 2. We held a meeting on 21 January to discuss possible solution. 3. I have checked or looked into investigated to the possible appraisals, blah blah blah. C. Making suggestion or justifying recommendation or pointing out pros and cons or hating. 1. The best choice would be blah blah blah, science blah blah blah. 2. I highly recommended blah 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 as or due to the fact that blah blah blah. 3. Blah 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 would probably be more suitable because blah blah blah. And then blah 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 seems to suit you better, although blah 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 and etc. D. Apologies and rejecting proposal. 1. While I appreciate your firm's need for this information, I regret that blah blah blah. 2. It will not be possible to blah 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 for legal reasons. We are bound to blah blah blah. 3. Your proposal is of interest to us, and we have had consultation about it. And then, however, we feel that it will not be in our interest to blah 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 for reason of privacy. A. Stipulation action requested or to be taken. 1. We shall arrange for blah 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 by blah 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 at the latest. 2. I shall see to it that blah blah blah. 3. Our company will arrange for blah blah blah. F. Establishing goodwill and suggesting contact. 1. I hope this suggestion or information will be useful to you. 2. I hope this information will prove use to you. I hope that this information will help to you make decisions on your order. And then I look forward to hearing from you and etc. Thank you.
Hello. And now I will to explain about tips and tricks. It is interesting to reply to question in sending a letter. In this way, the recipient can easily ask about the availability of the good they want to buy, such as electronic good and many more. When writing letter, we need to think about and write down what we want to convey to the recipient. For that, we need to know how to reply to a good and correct question. Number 1, we reply to inquiries with polite words. We must reply to the letter with polite words because it is so that the recipient is comfortable in reading the letter we send to the recipient. Number 2, using easy to understand words. Words that are easy to understand so that the recipient has no trouble understanding the letter we send for the recipient need. Number 3, reply to question with clear sentence. When replying to the recipient question, we must explain what we want to be discussed with the recipient. Example, the recipient asks the price of the good we are selling. So we tell the price of the good the recipient is looking for. The sender must provide information that is attractive and easily understood by the recipient by using interesting words to the promotion we sell. Thank you.